Picture this. You haven't eaten a certain snack in years. Then one day you spot it at the grocery store, that old wrapper, that familiar logo. And suddenly you're 8 years old again, sitting on the floor watching cartoons with zero responsibilities and unlimited happiness. One bite, and boom! Your brain basically plays a highlight reel from childhood. But why do childhood snacks hit so differently? Why does a simple cookie or ice pop feel more emotional than an entire fine dining meal? And is it possible that food can act like a time machine, hiding in plain sight in the snack aisle? Today, we explore why nostalgia tastes so good, right here on History of Food. Food isn't just fuel. It's one of the strongest triggers of memory. That's because taste and smell are processed in the same brain regions that handle emotions and long-term memories. Specifically, your olfactory bulb, smell center, connects directly to the hippocampus, or memory, and amygdala, or emotion. This is why food isn't just remembered, it's felt. That means a childhood snack isn't just a flavor, it's a feeling. It's your grandmother's kitchen, your school lunchbox, your best friend's birthday party. Food becomes a bookmark in your life story. And when you eat it again as an adult, your brain doesn't just say, "This tastes good." It says, "We've been here before." So why are childhood snacks so emotionally charged? Here's the secret. Our brains form memories more intensely during childhood and adolescence. This is called the reminiscence bump. Basically, your brain thinks everything that happened between age 10 and 25 is essential, even if it's just your first taste of a cheese puff. Another reason? You were stress-free when you first ate them. No bills, no deadlines, no emails with the subject line. Quick question. When your nervous system is calm, your brain associates flavors with safety. So when you taste them again years later, your body senses comfort. It's like getting a mental hug wrapped in artificial food coloring. There's a great debate. Did the snack change, or did you? Some people swear that their favorite childhood chips don't taste the same anymore. Sometimes formulas do change due to new regulations or cost cutting, but other times, it's actually your taste buds that evolved. As we age, we lose up to half of our taste receptors, especially for sweetness, which means that ultra-sweet snacks from childhood often taste way too sweet as adults. So no, your favorite snack may not have betrayed you. Your tongue just grew up. Food nostalgia is closely tied to comfort eating, but not in a bad way. When life feels uncertain or stressful, our brain seeks familiarity, and nothing says everything will be okay, quite like a snack you used to eat while wearing pajamas with cartoon characters. Psychologists say that nostalgic eating can temporarily lower stress hormones and increase emotional resilience. It's not emotional eating, it's self-soothing through memory. And honestly, potato chips should get more credit for supporting mental health during tough times. Culturally, comfort foods vary wildly. For some, it's instant noodles with the exact flavor packet from childhood. For others, it's steamed buns, rice porridge, chocolate sandwich cookies, or specific local snacks that don't even exist outside their country. This shows that nostalgia isn't tied to flavor. It's tied to familiarity. Your comfort food is not just about taste. It's about where you come from, who fed you, and what life felt like back then. Different foods, same emotion. Ever opened a bag of snacks and instantly felt like you were back in your childhood home? That's because smell is the fastest route to emotional memory. Visual memories fade, but scent memories stick around like permanent bookmarks. In one study, over 70% of people said certain food smells instantly reminded them of childhood. That means the smell of buttered popcorn may not be about popcorn at all. It might be about Friday nights, movie marathons, and laughing at jokes that didn't make any sense. Food companies are very aware of nostalgia. Limited re-releases of old snacks, vintage packaging, discontinued flavors making a comeback. That's not a coincidence. It's a marketing strategy based on neuroscience. Brands don't just sell food, they sell memory activation. They trigger childhood emotions to encourage adult spending. It works so well that some brands intentionally release throwback flavors targeting millennials and Gen Z, not to introduce new tastes, but to revive old ones. They're not selling snacks, they're selling time travel. Ever notice that people return to childhood snacks during stressful global events? Studies show that during uncertain times, nostalgia helps stabilize mood. This isn't weakness, it's psychology. The brain seeks familiarity when the future feels unclear. That's why during difficult years, comfort foods rise in popularity, especially ones from the past. So if you suddenly bought a box of childhood cereal last week just to have around, congratulations. You're not immature, you're scientifically coping. Does nostalgia make food taste better? Shockingly, yes. In experiments, people rated food as tasting better when they were in a nostalgic emotional state, meaning your emotional brain literally influences your taste buds. In other words, food doesn't just hit different when you're nostalgic, it scientifically tastes different. Not everyone experiences strong food nostalgia. This depends on personality, culture, early childhood environment, and even genetics. People who formed fewer positive food memories as kids may not feel nostalgia for snacks. Others develop it through cultural foods, home-cooked meals, or seasonal traditions. Food nostalgia isn't always about a famous brand. Sometimes it's your grandmother's stew, your uncle's barbecue, the candy you traded during recess, or the ice cream from the corner store that isn't there anymore. Maybe the real secret is this: we're not just craving taste, we're craving time. Childhood snacks remind us of a version of ourselves that didn't worry, didn't rush, didn't overthink. Back when eating was simple, life was slower, and happiness lived inside tiny packages with bright colors. When food brings back a memory, it's not just nostalgia, it's proof that time never fully leaves us. Sometimes it just hides in flavor. So why do childhood snacks hit different? Because they're not just food, they're memories encoded in taste. They remind us of safety, connection, joy, and the rare moments in life when happiness was effortless. Nostalgia isn't about the past, it's about feeling grounded in the present. It tells us, you felt joy before, you can feel it again. Maybe that's why food nostalgia feels so powerful. Not because we want to go backward, but because we want to remember who we were, so we can move forward. The next time you take that bite, don't guilt yourself. Let the memory play. Let your brain travel. Let your heart feel lighter and just enjoy the moment. Because sometimes, the best flavor is the one you thought you'd forgotten. If you enjoyed this video, please check out our other bingeable channels. Thank you for watching. If you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution.